Hey, what's good, y'all? Fuzion here, back with another reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to Stephen A's top five. Look at him. Uh, NBA players going into the next year. I don't know. There's a lot that's going to be missing. Like next year, Hallie's going to be out. Tatum's going to be out. Damian Lillard's going to be out. And I think I'm missing two or three more stars that are going to be out either most of next year or all of it. So, but let's go ahead and see. Personally, here's my five, and leave your five in the comments down below. I got in no particular order. I got Shea, Jokic. Shea's just coming off of a historic year. Is he gonna follow up? Is the Thunder going to make any moves? Are the Thunder going to be even better, or what's going to happen? I'm very curious on that, but I do think he's going to still be him, and I think there's another level. I think he can be a little bit more consistent. I think he could be I'm not consistent. That's the wrong word. I think he can be more. What's the word? Not accurate, because that just sounds weird. He could hit more of his shots. I feel like his shot percentage in like some nights he's just jacking. Pause. Wow, that's crazy. But I think that's just his only flaw. I think he'll just keep shooting until it goes in, and sometimes it just never goes in. But like for the finals, I think he shot like 28% or something like that. I think if he could learn how to be more efficient and hit some more of those shots, or take less of those bad shots, which I think will come, especially him getting more confident with his team, and I think his team becoming more confident, like together, I think he'll be willing to pass up on some of those shots. So you could see a downtake in his scoring, or could not, but an increase in his passing. I do think he is still an unselfish star. He gets a lot of his points from the line, which, like it or not, I think that's an important skill that all of the superstars have and had. You have to be able to get to the line and convert on those. That slows it down. That lets you get a little time to breathe, and it makes the opposite team lose some momentum, but you can see what's going on and you can hit some shots. So I think it's important to learn how to get to the line. Does he overdo it and abuse it? I think in some games, yes. I think when he sees that he can sort of get away with a little bit more flopping or initiation of the contact in certain with certain refs, he's going with it. So I do think that two things can be true, but I do think it's important for you to have that skill at some point. Jokic, I think that Denver's going to make a move, and he is going to continue to get his triple doubles, but I think he may play even better. I'm hoping he could maybe slim down a little bit, as far as just for injury's sake. I don't think he's going to lose a lot of weight, but I do think if he could get just a little bit more strong as far as muscle instead of like weight and like width, but keep everything else. I don't think he has to be overly athletic. I would want him to put forth some more effort on the defensive end. I think that isn't crazy like to ask for, so that's another thing. But as far as those two go, I think those two, like specifically, are going to be top players. I think I have Luka. Luka's going to. I think this is going to be a make or break year for Luka if he is going to be a Laker. He's going to either step up to the role and become like the next guy. This is the opportunity for LeBron to pass the torch to Luka for him to be the next Laker legend. And I think that includes LeBron taking a step back. And I'm going to actually say LeBron here at 5. I think this may be his going away year. I think he's going to try to show out and do all he can this year. So I think he's going to push for a chip. I think the Lakers are going to try to make hella changes, hopefully. We haven't done nothing yet, but who knows? But I think what LeBron is going to try to do is put forth a lot of effort, but also doing what he can to pass the torch and make sure that Luka is ready. I think that we're going to see a lot of Bronny time. Also, I think Bronny's going to play a lot this season. So I think overall, LeBron is going to get a lot of great stats, and I think that Luka is going to play well. Pure bias, by the way. Pure bias. I'm not even going to lie to you as a Lakers fan. I'm going to throw my Lakers in when I can. And for that 4th spot, I wanted to put Jason Tatum, but he's injured. So I want to go with Giannis. I'm a huge Giannis fan. I think Giannis gets done dirty a lot. He is nowhere near as offensively skilled as a lot of these other people that I named, but he makes up for it in effort and all that other, blah, 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 but can still give you 30 something. So it's like, just imagine if and it looks like he has been improving on like a mid-range and a stop and pull. If he can become a decent 3-point shooter, I don't want him to become a 3-point shooter or like become like reliant on that, because it's important for him to attack. But I do think he's disciplined enough like to learn that and have it in as the top, have it in the tuck, but not overuse it. So I'll put Giannis in that spot. So I got Shea, Jokic, Luka, Giannis, and LeBron. Honorable mention, I want to put Donovan Mitchell in there. I think he's going to have a lot to prove. I think he should have a lot to prove. This was an interesting season for the Cavs. Who else? And I'll throw Steph in there as an honorable. Steph is just still Steph. I think he has 2 more years, in my opinion. Or this could be the final year for Steph, LeBron, and KD do like like a demon ritual, and then like they're all gonna be on the same team or some shit at the end of it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. See what we got here. That's great.
All the way over there to them in just a second. Right now.
God, I hope y'all laughed at that, because I thought that shit was pretty funny. All right, let's see.
I'm gonna tell you the top 5 players in the NBA right now going into next season. Keep in mind, this is
Steph.
okay, we gonna go to number 5 on the list. Bam! Do you see this, brother?
Not mad at him. Steph is, the greatest shooter of all time. The greatest point guard of all time. One of the most important players of all the time. Shout out to Steph.
Still lighting you up. By the way, I don't know if Minnesota would have won that series if Steph Curry hadn't gotten hurt, to be quite honest with you. That's the kind of brother this dude is. Still, he's that dude. Just ain't top 4 right now. Give it to me right now. Bam! Here he is. LeBron James.
So yeah, I'm not mad at these two. I feel like he's giving them sort of legacy spots. I mean, sometimes it's implied that these players are in. So I feel like we should try to do something to be like, I don't know, like LeBron and Steph and KD, like they're always going to be great. So I don't know. That's just me. Sometimes I feel like they just put them up there just because of like their name. Personally, I did the same thing, but I did have like a reason for LeBron. But I do think Steph as an honorable mention. I probably could have put LeBron at an honorable mention, but I put him at 5. So, but yeah, LeBron and Steph, not surprising.
James.
Who's he have at his top 3?
When you're 40 years of age, in your 22nd.
Hurry up, nigga.
Bam!
Okay, thank you.
Here. You see this?
Oh, Giannis. Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
You see the brother averaging 30.
Dang, I'm already doing okay.
Do you see what he brings to the table? Do you see how dominant?
I forgot Ant. I forgot Ant-Man. I forgot Ant-Man. I forgot Ant-Man. Damn. I'll put Ant at 5, and then I'll slide LeBron to honorable mention. Yeah. So my new 5 is Shea, Jokic, Luka, Giannis, and Ant. Honorable mention LeBron, and then Curry.
This man is. The man is a locomotive coming your way. Unstoppable.
I already spoke my piece about Giannis. Giannis should be in there. And he may leave, to be honest.
Away from him in this level of dominance. That's top 3. Not top 2. Don't give it to me right now. Give it to me right now, please. Stop making me wait, damn it. This man right here.
So far, I'm on, bro. Like, I'm... The only person that I think should be on here is Luka. I feel like Luka's going to play really, really well. Or really, really bad. I think that's why he's not in there. But personally, I'm going to put him in there. Coin flip. Coin flip on Luka, but he's either going to play very well and establish himself as a future great with all these people. It seems like he's gotten passed up and forgotten. But I don't know. And Giannis, I put him in there. Shea, I put in here. And I think he's going to pick Jokic there. Let me go ahead and just skip. We already know what Shea can do.
Help the basketball world if this brother gets a three-point shot. If he gets a three-point
shot, his three-point shot is shaky.
37, 38, 39%. Look the hell out. I don't know when anybody's going to beat OKC if that happens. I just can't make him number 1 right now. I have to give it to this man. Give it to me.
Jokic. I flipped those two. I still oh, that sounds crazy too. I would put Shea at 1 because he won everything on the offensive end. And the championship, the MVP, finals MVP, Western Conference MVP. He won everything. Yeah, you can argue maybe should he have won the MVP argument. But still, he won it. So he should be number 1. But I'm not mad at his 5. We basically have the same 5. Yeah, okay. Jokic at 1. I'm not mad at that. I think that the Denver Nuggets are going to make changes. They're going to ship, what's his name out of here? Michael Porter Jr. at some point. And I think Shea and them going to try to keep their team together. They might try to acquire one piece that's just out just because, but we'll see. But yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. That's all I got today. Do you agree with my top 5? What do you think about Stephen A's top 5? And what is your top 5? Peace.